So just a little update on my bonsai garden. If you've been following along for a couple of years now, you might recognize some of these trees. I might pull a few out just so you can have a little bit of a look at some of them individually. But yeah, spring has sprung, so now it's time to get bonsai busy. Yeah, so this little plum, I believe, I've had for a couple of years. Probably needs a bit of a repot. You can see it's starting to get fairly good ramification in there, some fairly nice structures. This is a little bit too straight up and down though, so I'll bend that out a little bit. But that's developing quite nicely. I'm just waiting for these leaves to harden off so then I can give it another trim. But yeah, that's developing quite nicely. So this one's had a recent repot. This is just one little privets. You can see I've got it in a mostly sort of gravel mix. It's growing over a rock, and for some reason this winter had a lot of problems with moss growing up onto things and doing a lot of damage. Quite a bit of frost as well. I tried to protect for some of that, but you can see that quite a few of my trees got a little bit damaged from that. So maybe this year, because it was a bit of a weird winter, we'll spend most of it in a bit of recovery. This is probably my oldest tree. I'll be about 15 years old now in my possession. Roover Rock, it's growing through the rock, there's a hole in the rock. Definitely needs a haircut, and some of the ramifications starting to get pretty nice on that one. Same with this little pine. I've had it for quite a few years, given to me by a good friend, and I'm starting to get a bit of formation with that, but I'm just not 100% sure on the design of that one. I haven't quite settled on it. One of my maples back here, given to me by my partner, that's really starting to develop. This tree back here is root bound. I can tell the color's really off. It should be a deeper green. Unfortunately, because it's in this type of pot, it means I'm going to have to actually break it out of this pot, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'll see if I can dig it out and save the pot, but it's not a very expensive pot. It's just a $2 shop sort of pot. So yeah, it's still okay, but I've got to do that very, very soon. What else have I got? A few things in development, a few things in recovery. Picked this little pomegranate up last week. It's kind of fun. Over here I've got a few more maples, some apricots, this little olive here, which for some reason I sort of think of as an elephant, and then this apricot back here, and of course my original Buddha belly fig, and my cat enjoying the spring sunshine as she does. Alright, that's a little bonsai garden update.